What's going on, heavy metal nutcases out there? How you doing? How you living? How are you taking good care of yourself? If you don't know, basically David Ellefson, he was in an online relationship with a young gal. She was not underage or anything like that, but he was, there was some video stuff that happened, showing his dinky, his ling long to some lady online. Well, Dave Mustaine didn't like that, and so he's no longer in the band Megadeth. But he does have a new band, and that band we are doing right here, right now. They are called the Lucid. And I saw a song called Maggot Wind. It's the #1 that they have here. So I wanted to learn everything I could about the Lucid band. And I wanted to get into the song Maggot Wind and see what it was all about. Dave Ellefson, he's really a guy about town, isn't he? Not like video chats or whatever, but he does a lot of band stuff. I just saw him with the Metal Allegiance. It was the most bizarre thing I'd ever watched. It was the singer for Arch Enemy, and Doyle von Wolfgang from Misfits, and Gary Holt from Exodus, and Dave Ellefson, and they were all doing a Misfits song. Anyways, we're going to get into it. We're going to learn about the band The Lucid, and then we're going to listen to the song Maggot Wind today. And I don't know anything about this or what it's going to sound like, so we're going to do this together. Sound good? The Lucid, they have 4,221 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. I think this album, The Lucid, self-titled, is their only album that they have here. All 5 songs come from this album that's right here, Maggot Wind. That's the song we're doing today. It's got 40,000 plays. #2 off that album, Hair. Hair, look at that hair. Look at that long curly hair. 11,000 plays. You got Deaths of Despair. That's got 6,000 plays. Spoilerhead has 5,300 plays, and Damned has 11,000 plays. So it looks like Maggot Wind is the biggest song that they have here. They released a bunch of singles. They released Hair, Damned, and Maggot Wind. And this new album here is the only one that they have, The Lucid, self-titled 2021. So perhaps they will keep going and they will be building a catalog and a career together. Now we're going to look into related artists. Who might the Lucid end up playing shows with? Who do people listen to when they're in the mood? Perhaps the Lucid is on playlists with these artists. You got Doug Pinnick. You got KK's Priest. You got Resurrection Kings. That's interesting to me. Armored Saint. Fantastic Armored Saint. Heavy Water. You got Dee Snider. His solo stuff. Todd Latour, whom, if you don't know anything about Todd Latour, we are now pals, internet buddies. He posted one of my video reactions to his new album on his Facebook, so I consider that us to be good friends now. Gus G, Between Worlds, Lords of Black, that sounds familiar, Paradox, and Mordred. So those are the related artists for the band. Now we're going to get into that bio, and then we'll get into the song right after that. And you've got an image here, and it's of 4 frosty fellas, and they're standing up against that very artistic graffitied wall. And they says, guys, if we were to ever take a band photo, this would be the place. And then someone said, well, I've got a camera on my phone. Would you like me to snap a photo? And they said, yes. And Dave Ellefson said, let me put my thumbs in my pockets, and then we'll tell Shane, get over here for some birthday spankings, even though it's not your birthday. Featuring vocalist Vinny Dabrowski, Sponge. Oh, the old 90s band Sponge. Guitarist Drew Fortier. Grammy award-winning bassist David Ellefson, and drummer Mike Heller. Fear Factory, Raven. The Lucid's debut self-album features 9 heavy-hitting and emotionally charged tracks showcasing the eclectic quartet's unique sonic approach. And that's all you have for that. So it's a super group of sorts. I really want to dig into that Sponge catalog and see what their hit was, because I know they had a big hit back in the 90s, but we're not going to do that. This is the Magic Nipple Tit takes us into the world of the Lucid and their song Maggot Wind. So if you're ready for that, I'm ready. Let's do it now. Here you go. Ready? Maggot Wind. It's going to be kind of hard rock. It's not bad. Picking up the beat. Yeah. He's got that spongy Stone Temple Pilot kind of vocal. Oh, I like that. Maggot Wind is in your smile. Drummer seems to be a little busy in there. That's not bad. It's all the sorrow. What do you do, crack a beer there? Yeah, that chorus isn't bad. I mean, that wasn't too bad. It did seem that that drummer was just a little too busy in there. Sometimes, I've always said this, that's hair. I've always been kind of a pocket drummer. I've always liked guys like Vinny Appice and stuff that just right in the pocket. It's like, yeah, it's not all that flashy, technical or anything else, but it's just holding that solid beat and you accent it with a sweet little roll here or there, but you play in the pocket and make sure that song is just boom, boom, boom. And it felt to me a little bit like the drummer was just going a little we got to show them what we're made of here. But that doesn't matter, because the most important part of my videos is not my opinions. It's yours. I like to get down there and read your thoughts and opinions on the songs that we do here. And we're doing the Lucid Maggot Wind from the self-titled The Lucid album, Dave Ellefson's new situation. Good, great, fantastic. Yes, Shane, do you own this album? What are your top 5 favorite songs? Is the top 5 in the top 5 there? Have you seen these guys live? Have they played any dates out yet? What do you think of Sponge, the band? I remember they had 1 or 2 hits back there in the 90s. All-time favorite songs from this, and I'd love to know if you've ever met Dave Ellefson. That would be a kind of a neat story, too. He's no longer with Megadeth, but perhaps they will stitch that up, because if I read the story correctly, he wasn't really doing anything wrong. It's just when you're showing your ding dong to people on the internet, it's going to get back to you. It's going to come back to bite you. Okay, so don't do that. Keep it in your pants. Unless it's your wife or your husband or something, and you want to just, walk around the house with no pants on or something like that. Or you could say, not good, not great. Shane, the songs just didn't hit me. I've heard the album. I've heard this song. It just doesn't do it for me. It's lackluster. It's missing something. It is dated sounding. It sounds like something that would have come out of the Sponge days, the 90s. But so it's not my cup of tea. Hard pass on this one. And I'm moving on about my day. All of that can be put in the comments below. If you have a hard rock, heavy metal special request, you know what to do, kids. Click the link in the description below. We'll get it on for you. Your personal request on for you in your honor with thumbsy upsies to you. Or you can always put it in the comments. If you put your request in the comments, say, hey, Shane, can you do this? If I see it and like it, you're going to know it, because I'll hit you with a little heart, and I will say, I'm going to do your request for you. Okay, so that's all I got. Swinging in, loving you so damn much. Take good care of yourself. Be safe, be well, be good, be kind, be courteous. Okay? That's all I got. The Lucid.